some noise as we raise that banner into the rafters for the Elite League Champions, your Belfast Giants!
Luciani sends that one around again, and it's settled by Kupski. Reed Irwin lets it run for David Goodwin, the captain. Chance here for Scott Conway. He nearly broke away, hit the deck, no penalty coming.
Hopkins did a brilliant job of regaining the puck back there.
Chance here, and that is waved off by the goaltender, but I could have sworn that was a goal. I reckon we'll get a review on that one.
No, I don't think Goodwin actually. I think Goodwin slightly fanned on the shot, and everyone seemed to expect the net to be about to ripple, but that shot just didn't get away cleanly.
Constable trying to line up a shot, drops it for mismatch. He goes to Parr. Parr doesn't get the shot away. Holds the puck. Mismatch. He does shoot it, hits a body. Robbins.
Pellich has taken up a really good screening position here for the Coventry players.
Robbins, big save, Kupski. Another one, saved by the blocker. Budriak killing time against the boards. Great effort to skip clear and gets it out of the zone.
Two fantastic saves from Jake Kupski and Budriak doing an efficient job of clearing the zone.
And another great, that was almost like a football tackle. Giants now in behind the zone, or behind the goal. Gabe Bass, great work from him. Having to back check now. Robbins just bides his time, lets his teammates get set up. Nice pass. Put on net and tipped in. No, not tipped in, waved off.
That was 100% a goal. That went in the net from Grayson Constable.
So we may get a video review after all on that one. I'm sure if they don't review it themselves, the goal or the referees, then Kevin Moore will get a challenge going. Again, tried to be tipped to the top of the crease, but goes away. Now Budriak taking it out of his zone for his team. Hits the deck, and ooh, that's a nasty collision. Here comes the other way, the Blaze, and they do put the puck in the back of the net. Alessio Luciani. JJ Pikanich took a nasty tumble just before that.
Yeah, Luciani with a good finish for his 12th league goal of the season after that collision on the blue line between the two Belfast Giants players. Really good turn of speed from Luciani and a very smart finish for 1-0 for the Blaze. JJ is returned to the bench. He hasn't gone down the tunnel, so that's a promising sign.
So as it stands, Coventry Blaze 1, Belfast Giants 0, 8:03 remaining in the period. Pikanich puts it across. Irwin tried to tip it back inside for Smith. Comes now to Irwin. Pikanich again puts it through. Takes it ricochet, but just won't go in the net. Robbins tries to pull a move on Carl Budriak. Budriak did well, just not to let him get past him. Mike Lee will mop up. Nice touch inside to Cadet. He's Budriak on his left, finds him. Budriak tries to make space. It gets a trip and then it gets touched in by Cadet. Goal, Belfast Giants.
Yeah, Jake Cadet with a very easy opportunity on the doorstep of the Blaze goal. That was all from the fine work of the birthday boy Carl Budriak, who streaks down the wing, makes the play despite being tripped by Clements. And Cadet quite simply cannot miss there and gets his 12th league goal of the season. But all credit to Carl Budriak. From his tummy makes the play, and Cadet leaves Robson with no chance. 1-1. Carl Budriak is a player that's impressed me so much this year. He wasn't on the original roster, but he came in very early. He gave up an ECHL contract to come back to Belfast, and I think he's a real unsung hero on this team. He's been so solid, especially since paired with Mike Lee.
Drop for Conway. Conway puts it on net, save. Robson. Lee again, 14 to go on the power play. Conway again tries to get through. Sauceman in the way, and it is skipped in by Scott Conway.
Scott Conway with his 4th power play goal of the season. Matt Robson somewhat wrong-footed with a less than ideal contact from Scott Conway, working to the benefit of the Belfast Giants. That's a power play goal, and that's a 2-1 lead for Belfast. Conway did a good job of using power as a screen there, and the puck finding its way in the bottom corner past Robson.
Sends it towards nets, loads the bodies in front, still bouncing around. It was either the body of Connor Russell or the body of Matt Robson that got behind that one. Fast pass just finds Russell.
Elijah Barriga is doing a really good job for the Blaze. He's double shifting on the line with Max Stewart as well as the top line.
Gay. Goal! Nick Gay with the 3rd of the night for Belfast.
Nick Gay with his 17th league goal of the season. Ferdinand with a fairly loose pass. Beautiful pass through to Nicholas Gay, who skates mid-zone, releases the snipe and beats Matt Robson, low glove side. That was a really smart finish from Nicholas Gay, but a very injudicious pass out from Ferdinand.
Conway just fans on the pass, and there's a breakaway chance here for the Blaze. It's going to be chased down. Hopkins holds it up, sends it back. Neat hands, and touched in by Hopkins. And it's the Blaze who scored to make it 3-2, short-handed.
Jack Hopkins with his first short-handed goal of the season. That's the 3rd short-handed goal that the Blaze have scored, and it all came from that fan shot from Scott Conway. But we'll just take a pause here because there's a Blaze player lying prone in the defensive zone there. He's receiving medical attention.
Yeah, that's why you can hear a hush over the crowd. It is Colton Zosserman, so we hope he is all right. Bast up the right wing, tries this subtle little pass in front for Gay, just a bit too far. Great work here though from Gadet to get control again. He puts it towards the net, bounces around, it hit the post, and then it's touched in by Torinsky.
Yeah, the initial effort from Torinsky, bouncing back off the post, but he reacts first to get that back to a 2-goal lead for the Belfast Giants. Torinsky with his 11th goal of the season. Excellent work from Derek Gadet in the top of the offensive zone for the Giants. A good tip on from Torinsky, unlucky to hit the post, but is there. Johnny on the spot for the rebound to slot home past Matt Robson. I think that goal has come at a good time for the Giants as well. The Blaze were just starting to come into it. That's a 2nd goal from that newly formed line of Gadet, Torinsky and Gay, and that just gives further options to the Giants. You know, Kawaguchi would be expected to come back into that line, but it's no given with that success they've had on that line so far this evening.
Chance here, just bobbling around the skates of everybody in the front of the crease there. Just kept in by Pellick. Big hit on Pellick up against his own bench.
That's a boarding call on Gadet, and Connor Russell taking exception to it, dropping the gloves, but Gadet not interested in any fisticuffs right now.
Gadet pleading his innocence.
Boudrier stepping up. Russell lands an absolute bomb to start off this encounter. Landing another bomb. Connor Russell getting the better of that particular tussle with the birthday boy Boudrier.
That one came out of nowhere, Carl Boudrier. What do you want to do on your birthday? Why not have a little fight? They're still chirping at each other.
There's some blood coming from the right eye of Boudrier there. Mismatch.
Looking for the cross-ice pass, can't quite find it, too many people in the way. Finds Pellick. He has to just go back towards Mismash. Pellick now, a bit of space, sends it round for Robbins. He has tons of space in this left wing right now. Closed down by Ben Lake. Chance here, Power doesn't go for it. Robbins now, he hits a body in front.
The Blaze power play doing a good job of moving around the Giants box here, but not getting the reward as yet. And with that, Grayson Constable with the one-timer from the Pepsi face-off circle makes no mistake and gets his 16th goal of the season. The power play was looking so dangerous there. They were pulling the Giants to and fro. The opportunity was there, and Constable with an emphatic finish. Really good heads-up play from Mishmash, finding Constable free. And Kupski given no chance with the quick release.
Great hands here, and scooped towards net by Bass, but couldn't get it on target. Sent back to the slot. Carter Hamill just couldn't get any kind of shot away on it. 2-on-2 the other way. Mismatch, nice find. Pellick, the puck is still loose. Kupski ended up in his own net. And now Hamill coming the other way for the Giants. Has his brother just behind him, tried to drop pass, couldn't get it through. Bass helping out. Conway tried to send it back, couldn't get it through. Goodwin, 38 seconds on the penalty kill left for the Blaze. Goodwin puts that on net and finds the back of the net. David Goodwin.
David Goodwin with his first power play goal of the season, the Giants' second power play goal of the evening. An absolute snipe bar down from David Goodwin. Absolute top corner, you can't get any more precise. Robson beat him by the speed of the release and the speed of the shot. Fantastic goal, and a 2-goal lead restored for the Belfast Giants, 5-3.
Coventry just about get that one cleared. Hansen. Goodwin. Tons of space on the right. JJ Piconich, two teammates, all-man rush. Conway finds the back of the net. 6-3 Giants.
Scott Conway with his second goal of the night. JJ with a brilliant assist. But what an emphatic finish from Scott Conway. Again, just like Goodwin, bar down. Robson with no chance, beaten for speed. The Giants are cruising this one now at 6-3.
Two players just showing their absolute quality for the Belfast Giants in those last two goals. Scott Conway and David Goodwin with just unbelievable finishes, the accuracy, the speed on the shot.
Yeah, Piconich and Conway go together like apple crumble and custard. It's just an absolute delight.
Piconich. Lee. Goodwin. Lee puts on net, hits a body in front, and put in the back of the net by Scott Conway. Lets the hats fly, that's a hat-trick.
Yeah, that's a hat-trick for Scott Conway, another power play goal. That's just a case of Scott Conway reacting first to the rebound. The Blaze look tired, the Giants' legs full of energy. Conway's stick full of goals, 7-3. There's a couple of caps on there as well, great to see. And we're going to see some more local action here as Andrew Dixon gets ready to enter the ice.
Hopkins goes left and Mismash. Dixon with a big save from Mismash. I think that's the second loudest roar tonight then, Michael. And a goal touched in by the Blaze by Artem Buzoveria, and that draws the boos from the SSE Arena crowd here.
I think it was Luciani with the finish there. That was a good play from Brazil area. Luciano going from low high. Dixon beating.
Touched away by Dixon. 2 seconds, 1 second. Your final here tonight. Belfast Giants 7, Coventry Blaze 4.
Where can you find Canada's favorite chicken? Like the Big Mary, Canada's favorite chicken burger. What about our famous signature chicken and taters? Or our shareable, dippable tenders, locally sourced, handcrafted, and perfectly seasoned? Well, now you can find them all right here. MB Chicken is now open in Northern Ireland. Download the MB app to order ahead and collect rewards. MB Chicken, crave delicious.